Hello. Welcome to Maniac Sports Show. This is Maniac Tim. How's everybody doing today? Wow. Um, just looking at the way things are going at NFC North, man. It's tight. It is tight. Um, right now, the undisputed leaders of the NFC North is, of course, the Minnesota Vikings, who edged out the Packers today. Uh, who would have really thought that? That the Vikings would be, after the start they had this week, this year, you would have thought that, but before the season started, we wouldn't have thought that. We really wouldn't. Packers are doing good. Packers, so far, Jordan Love is winless. Blake Willis, and of course, everybody knows that the Lions don't play until tomorrow, Monday Night Football. Uh, so hey, it is what it is. We're seeing a lot of stuff going on. Um, so the Pittsburgh Steelers lose today. So that's another one that was unbeaten teams that's really has not. So unbeaten teams we don't have. There's not a lot left. Definitely, you got the Chiefs and the Vikings. What's going to be able to stop that Donald? You know, I mean, Donald's definitely a great quarterback. He knows what to do. He has played this game. Sam Donald has played this game quite a bit, and of course now we got the other unbeaten team, which is playing right now Sunday Night Football. The Bills are taking on the Ravens at Baltimore. You know, uh, so that's Jets lose today, and Rodgers loses today. So hopefully, yeah, really, I mean, it's really hard to say this, but I want the Jets to win next week because they play Minnesota. I mean, that's selfish on my part. If you look at it, it is. But I'm a Lions fan, of course. So although although it would be kind of nice if the Lions were the ones that actually gave them their first loss. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? I don't know how long they're going to be on tonight. Uh, I didn't really cause us a watch party. I don't know. I've been having a lot of issues where I ain't been able to do this. So and unfortunately, because of car issues, I'm not able to go to games right now. So I still been waiting to get my car fixed. Waiting on a part. So I'm not gonna be driving long distance until I get this car fixed. I will be watching the game tomorrow though, because luckily I have tomorrow off for work, so I will be seeing the game. I wish I was seeing it live. Unfortunately, I can't. So, so I hope everybody's having a great time. I don't know what else to do. So right now, Bears win. They're 2-2. Uh, uh, Vikings are 4-0. Of course, the hey Detroit fan man, how's it going? How's it going, man? man, this NFC North, shoot, man, the darn Vikings. But it's freaking it's freaking something though, because the Vikings are actually a team that's er, Sam Darnold, man. Is this kind of putting him like a goat that can go ahead and just really prove once he got the uh, the receivers around him, the runners, the running backs, and the explosive offense along with a great defense. I mean that's a key to victory. So man, I mean right now it's a machine, and does this really look? How does this look for Kirk Cousins all those years, only being able to take uh, take the Vikings so far? You know, I mean, yes, it's still early in the season, but right now they're 4-0. You know, I mean, and also it's we look at its quarterback matched with the right team. There Sam Donald was another quarterback that was throwing away. Everybody thought, oh my God, this guy's gone. He's done for. Uh, oh, I'm all right. It's just been it's still dealing with car issues. Gee, you just got. I like that. Oh, a garbage franchise. Oh my God. Oh, that's great. Oh man, garbage franchise. Man, hey, and Jordan Love is winless this year too. Where um, Malik Willis is not. You know. So yeah, I that's. But yeah, they did almost give up a lead. Uh, it's oh wow, and I mean the mighty Matthew Stafford. I mean it's of course you got when you got your two top receivers that are out. Jordan Love's out there today doing his best impression of Staff Patford. Oh, oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Are you ready for tomorrow's game, man? I know I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait to see tomorrow's game. That's gonna be something. Yeah, of course I'm seeing on TV. I'm not going live to the game. That would be nice. But yeah. So do you think Dolphins are gonna? Oh, gosh, Dolphins. Where did I get that from? Do you think the Bills are gonna remain undefeated, or do you think they'll drop one um, to the Ravens? Uh, I mean, right now the Bills are a hot team too. You know, man, it's I like it anytime somebody's garbage team. Wow, Packers. Wow, that's something. Yep, I love it. I love it. I love it. Uh, man. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want this to be a not Stafford deal, but I mean, it's interception, turnovers. You know, uh, and I'm sure hoping the Rams could have beat the freaking Chicago Bears, but hey, the Rams didn't do it. They didn't come through. You know, I mean, yes, their top two receivers are out. But still, it's like, and Caleb Williams seems to be playing better, so that's something too. So yeah, okay, but man, yeah, and we all know the Seahawks. Oh yeah, the Seahawks are another undefeated team. Up into tomorrow, we better give the Seahawks their first loss of the year. That's it's at Ford Field. We need to break that bad streak that we have. Excuse me, with the Seahawks. I know we have lost like the last three to them, but we need to break that losing streak. You know, I think we can do it. I think we got the team to do it, and I think you're going to see them run up and down the field. You know, yeah. Unless this was DeAndre Swift finally learning how to run. I mean, yeah, but of course it was the Rams are not really great against the run, so that's something true. So yeah, so and Jags got garbage. They lost to Dallas, of course, Thursday night. Um, so it's yeah, it's just been one heck of a one heck of a deal. One heck of a season. Everybody thought that, but you're right. Last week when you said the black and blue division is back, you know, I mean it's. But I do like the way you put it. You're not afraid of a garbage team, so that is something good, you know. So that's of course. Anytime you hear Kyle Van Noy, you think of when he was on the Lions. I'm watching the game, the game right now, and but he ain't been on the Lions for a while. But hey, I I don't know. I think Jared Goff needs to have a great game tomorrow too. I think that's one thing they gotta do. And they gotta run the ball down the throat. They gotta, of course, control the opponents. And we gotta be louder than heck. Even if our fans need to be that 12th man. You know, you know, our fans need to do that. The fans that are at the game, they need to be that 12th man. They need to show the Seahawks what the Seahawks show, what the Seahawks do to other people, and when they're over at Lehman Field. So, but so far, Buffalo, I think Buffalo got stopped, so they're punting. So, but we'll get to see how Buffalo does. But the one thing that will hurt you definitely as a franchise and stuff like that is turnovers. You know, that will definitely hurt you, and that's really what hurt Stafford and Rams today. And of course, like I have said before, is Um, not having the not having the his two top receivers there, and so okay, let's see here. I'm not trying to. All right, I'm I'm playing against Josh Allen this week in fantasy. Go Baltimore, I guess. Okay. Yep. Fortunately, that doesn't really have any bearings on the Lions uh, playoffs or anything like that because it's AFC stuff. So that's yeah. Ah man. So, but Baltimore is like 2-2, right? Or uh, uh, 1-2 or something like that, aren't they? Yeah, they're 1-2. If they win today, they'll be 2-2. Wow. So, oh wow. And I hope those commercials ain't too loud. I don't want them picking up on my stream. Let me turn that down a bit. I know my mic can be sensitive here, so oh, shoot, I changed the darn channel. I bumped it. So hey, you guys are watching Maniac Sports with Maniac Tim, your host here. Uh, I know they tried knocking Caleb Williams on his ass quite a few times, but it didn't. I did pretty much see the game because I taped Bears Rams game, so I seen and they did knock Stafford on his ass a few times. Caleb Williams, they try. Hey, Grandizer 12, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Yep, rest in peace. Definitely. Oh wow, Derek. Oh wow. Times better. Look now, the Bears won. I know the Vikings won, and are the heel of the Lions. Yeah, that's true. That's true. In the years the Bears draft a quarterback. Okay, in the years the Bears draft a QB. Always bet on the year next QB draft. Jalen Daniels for the rookie of the year. Oh wow. Yeah. Yep. The Bears. But yeah, Granddad's a 12-year different. It's a free for all, and like I was saying earlier, it's one thing about the uh, NFC North right now. It's a tight race. It is. It's a tight race, but so kind of gotta. I'm hoping for Aaron Rodgers to take down the Bears next, or not the Bears, the Vikings next week. The Vikings and the Jets play, but God, I never thought I'd be rooting for Aaron Rodgers. And never in my wildest dreams did I ever thought that. Of course, I root for what's best for the Lions. Although I want the Lions need to go ahead and Lions need to go ahead and take care of their own business, though, too. That's for sure. It's uh, Donald has, I don't know, man. Well, who knows? When are we seeing the real Sam Donald? You know, we don't know that. Is he gonna, is he gonna revert back to how it was before? You know, um, we'll soon find out. You know, but it is what it is. And hey, nobody expected the rest of the NFC North to go ahead and hand it to the Lions. Nobody expected it. Right now, the Lions need to do their job. You know, they just need to. They need to win. The offense needs to be pulling. They need to. They need to play a 60-minute game. You know, not just 30 minutes. We'll get to see. And I know the Seahawks, as of recent years, they had our number. It's not been funny. They haven't had our number. Now it's time the Lions take their number back. It's time the Lions go ahead and knock some people on their ass, because that's what we got to do. We got the Lions need to go in there, and they need to defend it. Then they need to go ahead and basically show whatever team comes in, hey, not only are you coming in for a fight, because hey, grit and all this other stuff, that's great, but we need the W, and we need to go ahead and whether it's the Seahawks, whether it's the Vikings, whether it's the Packers, whether it's the Kansas City Chiefs, whoever, the Lions need to go ahead and become dominant, you know. Lions would give their number up. Freaky, it's bad. Yes. But you know what? And I really don't want to hear Megan go ahead and be able to brag again. So, yeah. So the Lions just need to go ahead and freaking, yeah, they got, they just gotta, they just gotta win. They gotta win. You know, and if the Lions do win, okay, when the Lions beat the Seahawks, when the Detroit Lions beat the Seahawks tomorrow, they'll be 3-1. They will be in second place in the NFC North, one game behind the Vikings. I don't know. It always depends. Yeah, I'm really for the world. Yeah, I may check. They come on in about 20 minutes. I might check them out. How long is their podcast or their YouTube on? But of course, if I'm on, if I go off, then I might go off and just finish watching the game so I can actually see the game instead of doing this too. But then I'll need to come back on afterwards, after the game. Uh, I went and seen the movie Metropolitan or something yesterday, and I'll tell you, I won't recommend that as a boring movie. You know. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, and I think Jim said that was Val's thing with Bigfoot. You know, so but the weird, the wacky, the oh wow. Okay, so he loves Mayan football. Cool, cool, awesome. Oh, okay. Different times. Wow. I welcome you guys are watching Tim. Maniac, or you're watching Maniac Sports. I'm Maniac Tim. How you guys doing? Of course, we kind of added Maniac Sports and entertainment because we do talk about other stuff here too. You know, so and as you can see, we're uh, but yeah, this is all right. I love Dogman in Michigan too, and after he got traded to the Jets, tore his Achilles. I haven't seen him since. uh, okay, so you ask him. you, you. I have had to see the legend that is Maniac Tim. He said, "Have you seen the legend?" And he said, "No." The legend goes, if you hear a roar coming, laughing, coughing, then it is upon you. Late to turn on. You're too late to run. He got you. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. I know I can't roar right now. Roar! That is good. Yeah, I know. My glasses are in the car. Of course, if I. Oh, God. Oh, man, why am I? Oh, man. So, no, you guys are not going to start Tim Boyle. Tell me you guys are not going to start Tim Boyle, the Dolphins. I hope you guys picked up somebody else because I'll tell you what, if you guys start Tim Boyles, it's about, I don't know how anybody could have Tim Boyle on their roster. I mean, the Lions were stupid enough to keep him on the roster for as long as they did. You know, Tim Boyle has. I watched the Bears game today. The Bears and the um, Rams. You know, I mean Stafford's a great quarterback, but you know, I mean I mean he did get mugged. You know, there was a couple late hits that probably should have been caught. You know, not unsportsmanlike roughness and stuff like that, and that might have changed the game. But you know, one thing about Stafford is he, he has he has the best. You know, he has one of the best comeback records. Okay, but he also has one of the best where when you're trying to come back, he'll turn over the ball because it is what it is. So I think Taylor will start is because the Finns are so desperate for a quarterback. It's stupid. Boyle is really bad. Yeah, it is. It is. You know, it is. And there's other quarterbacks out there though that are better than Boyle. You know, that's uh, that's and Skylar Thompson to travel. Huntley will Levis is in the worst quarterback matchup of the season. Match on prime time. Oh, magically on. oh, oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. It's it's crazy. You know, yeah, and oh man. But the guy got a cool first name, but he just can't quarterback. But I mean, if you got a first name named Tim, you're he's giving us Tim's a bad name, okay? But any general manager, any president, he's smart enough to say, "Sucker, you gonna pay me?" Because these, yeah, I know they're probably just giving league minimum or whatever the hell they give, you know. But yeah, but yeah, Boyle is yeah. I think he went from Green Bay to Detroit, then to I know he was with the Jets for a while. I think he might went to the Bears for a while. Yep, yeah, you guys could have, but didn't. I mean, yeah, and of course, who would? But Tua's had that. Tua has had issues though with uh with concussions, and that's really isn't this like the 2 out of 3 years in a row that he's had concussion? It's not up to the draft they were all in Mike White. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. Skylar Thompson. I didn't think the Mike White signing and Skylar. I didn't like the Mike White signing and Skylar. I never would have drafted. I wanted an O line. Yeah, yeah, and everybody knows that's without an O line. Without an O line, you're not. Your offense don't do well. So that O line's going to make or break your offense. Is that exactly? Defense got a GM and a coach problem again. The coaches have been bad since 2012 through 13 since they hired Coach and Greece, then Foles and McDonald's. Wow, wow. McDonald's has the most upside, but refuses to change his offensive scheme to his players out of Tua. Yeah, and I'll tell you that's one thing that I thought, when Matt Patricia came to the Lions, that was his downfall. He didn't try to work. He only wanted the Patriot way, and that was really what really I think killed him. You know, because it was just a Patriots way or no way. You know, so and he didn't know how to work with the people he had. Design the offense around the people. Yeah, and where you got Ben Johnson that will design your offense around Jared Goff. And that's what really worked. And of course, one of the things Brad Holmes he went ahead and did, and he right away, he went ahead and got us, true offense, true defense players that could really help out. And they built that interior, they built that line. What ha- what? Okay, Tim, it would be like Jared Goff went down, and Campbell lost how to coach, and like the whole Lions offense couldn't operate without Goff. That is silly. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know, because you gotta play what's right for you. All former Pats coaches have sucked outside of New England. Exactly, that's true. That's right there is an understatement. Yeah, they are all micromanagers, control freaks, thinking they know better than the ownership and the front office. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta grab me something to drink real quick. You know, so I'm just turning off the camera. I'm coming right back. All right. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. All right. Oh yeah, but yeah, that's true. All the Pats, Patriots coaches, they just they haven't done well. You know, have not. They have not done well at all. In any other phase, they like you said, they're all control freaks. I mean, they're all that old school mentality, which doesn't work. Doesn't work nowadays. You know, I mean, hell, that's it. A lot of those ideas have gone away even in just a regular workplace. You know, I mean these ideas that these, but I mean the ownership. But I do think that one of the things that really changed lines is I think Sheila Hemp was actually embarrassed with the Lions record before with the Lions tradition. So she changes. She said, but the past is the past. You move forward. You change. You know exactly. It's okay. Yeah, Tim, I'm expecting Flores to start fighting with the following coaches. In Minnesota, he does not get along with others. Others, he's chased away a lot of coaches when he was with the Finns. Ah, yeah, that. Oh, wow. Yep. hmm That's true. That is true. Yep. Wow. Yeah, isn't it hard to believe we're already in week 4 of the NFL? This NFL season is going fast. You know, I mean, you wait all these, all the off time, after Super Bowl for it to come back. Then it's a 16 game season, 18 weeks, regular season. Then you have like another 3 4 weeks afterwards, and it's done. So. I think that's why. I mean, I guess that's why I'm for a 20 game season. But I do understand what you're saying, where it's so hard on the players though, uh, to add more games. But I definitely want to see an 18 game season. At least an 18 game season. That way it's all nice and even and stuff like that. So it's Buffalo 3 and Baltimore 7 right now. I'm sure everybody knows. The older the older we get, uh, the older we get, it's definitely hard to see. Harder to see. The older we get, well, it's time for the Bigfoot Central. If you go live later, I might catch you. Okay. Hey, yeah. Always thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate it. You know. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. You know, I do want to at least keep this one going for so at least I get an hour time in. So you know, because it's better to have at least an hour show in. Mountain Giants in Montana. It's an epic origin of the folk monsters hunters. All right, that's tonight's topic. Mountain Giants in Montana. It's all epic origin. Wow, cool, cool, awesome, awesome, awesome. That's great. Yeah, you guys are watching Tim's. You guys are watching Maniac Sports Show. This is Maniac Tim here. Uh, Heads up, Packers are not Packers are not the dominant team that they used to be. That's great. No, now what? Bears are starting to come along a little bit. You know, But yeah, I'm gonna check something out. But this is. Oh, sorry if you guys heard that. All right. So yeah, we have the. So I hope everybody's doing good. Yeah. Oh boy, leave it to you. Not going out tonight. Wow. Really? Really? Okay. But you know what? I do think that I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm gonna end this stream now. I will be back on later. Uh, Thank you guys for stopping in. Uh, this is Maniac Tim with Maniac Sports. Hey, you guys are always welcome to come rock it with me. All right, Maniac Sports and Entertainment. Sometimes we talk about the wacky weird in on here, but usually the main focus is definitely sports. The main team on this channel is the Detroit Lions. I make no. Yeah, yeah. See you later. Yeah, Kurt used to call me Uncle Timmy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we will talk. We will talk to you. We will talk to you later. I'll definitely be on after the game. Thank you very much. This is Maniac Tim with Maniac Sports signing off.